Here, I'll stand here then. And you stand here.
There you go.
Okay. Can you turn it up because it's really quiet?
I've decided to make a video on how to put together a round shield for SCA combat. It's a pretty straightforward process, or I guess it could be a round shield for your wall. I don't know.
I use 1/2-inch marine grade Baltic birch plywood for all my shields. Here I'm just finding the center of the wood so I can cut a circle.
We need to make a circle, maybe?
No, I don't think we do. So what I want to do is just put a like a nail right in the center.
Yeah.
And then we'll just put a string on that's half the size and then do a circle. Yeah. And then we just cut it out. Okay.
I can't stress enough
we can
that
do
you
that.
should probably use marine grade Baltic birch or something equivalent. Using crappy plywood to make yourself a shield and having it destroyed in a month doesn't help anybody.
Always measure twice. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Totally.
We're ready. Safety first.
Okay.
Oops! Yeah. I forgot to grab it. Good job. My phone.
The demand for new technology is also the
Oh,
demand
no.
for the industries behind it.
Oh,
Because in
wait.
the world of global investing, there's no such
We
thing
have to wait
as a
for the
local
phone.
market.
I know.
AGF.
They look at each other
invested
awkwardly.
in discipline.
With the shield cut out, it's time to put some plank lines on it. I like to make my shields look like they're actually put together with planks. This is done with a stylus and grooving the lines into both sides of the shield to give that illusion. So I'm just dividing the shield into equal plank parts, drawing the lines, and then I will clamp the ruler down and groove all of my plank lines.
Yeah, so he clamps it down, and then he just takes the stylus, which is just like a little pokey thing. Does he show it? Well, let's just watch, because he probably has it on here. It's basically just like, you know, like a pencil with the lead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just using a simple stylus from Tandy Leather.
Okay, I have one, but it's basically like this.
Yeah.
And then you put down the ruler, and you just go like this.
Oh.
And see, it like scrapes a little line.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
This is like humongous.
She said it's huge.
That's what she said.
There you go, guys. Astrid can't handle the wood.
Oh god, that's terrible.
Yep.
Hope that doesn't make it to our channel.
It's getting into the cut. Should we do a Girl Squad Q&A?
Yeah.
Astrid, how long have you been fighting for?
When did I actually started late September.
late September. Yeah, that sounds about
Yeah.
right because I went to Ducal War
Yeah, I did not.
and I wasn't fighting at Ducal War.
I joined the SCA after your Ducal War.
Yeah, and I remember like when we went to Ducal War, Dan and I.
Yeah.
I didn't really know Goon Squad very well, so I didn't really hang out with them that much.
Oh,
But it was
you were just a pleb.
I was just a pleb.
It's a pleb.
But I was actually kind of intimidated. Like they're such good fighters, and yeah, I don't know. I kept wanting to go hang out with them, but I was like, oh, I'm just a pleb. I didn't really know them that well. Like I only met them a couple times. And I was cheering for them in the newbie tournament. Damn.
It's not this year that we're gonna be doing that.
Yeah, we will.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You gotta say hi.
Where's the camera?
Right here.
It's right there.
Oh, yeet! Nice! I did some little Spartan research.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
And?
So apparently they use spears mostly.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, they use the spears, and if they ever threw their spears,
Yeah.
then they would grab out their sword.
Like, okay, we're gonna do the first tournament ever.
Yeah. What did I think?
What did it cross your mind? Like, you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I got this. Do you have an idea or expectations of what it's gonna be?
I thought. What did I think? I was really excited because the first tournament is kind of nice. It's like you kind of have you kind of have a freedom to not be good.
Yeah.
Because it's your first tournament. If people never expect you to do well on your first tournament.
Yeah. But you
So-
did really well.
I did okay. Yeah, I was fine.
Something happened in your first tournament.
No, don't make me say
Yes!
it. Oh,
You're gonna say it
terrible.
in video.
Okay, yes. I had the honor of being awarded the Shattered Spear for most ferocious fighter, which I knew about because
We had to carry it.
we had to carry it for our lovely friend Ollie Einerson,
Yeah.
who won it the Cornet before. So
He wasn't able to come, and then we
That's
had to bring it to the event.
we were really nervous to meet the prince.
Yeah.
But that's okay, we did, and we did well. It was good. I find like tournaments now, like I had more pressure at the Investiture Squires tournament because I thought like people would think I'm good, and you know that's our thing. We're not good. I'm not
And
sure.
then, like, Investor was more like,
Oh man, there's like just not that many people,
Yeah.
and it's all people that I know and that I kind of care about their opinion.
yeah,
So, which sucks. It's like, yeah, all the people that you want to think like, hey, look at her, she's doing well.
yeah,
And then, yeah, to feel like you're not doing well is because like I know
you can do
in
better.
my heart of hearts that I can do better.
Yeah.
So that's how when I find tournaments the most hard.
Do you think that if you can go back in time to
Yeah.
your first tournament,
Yeah.
will you have changed anything of what it was?
No, you know, I think we did exactly.
What is it expected?
Yeah, and probably more for both of us,
Yeah.
which I'm proud of.
Oh, I'm very much so. We started Girl Squad, right?
That's right.
And the way that we got into the SCA heavy fighting has been amazing. right?
Yeah, I think so too.
Comparison to other stories, like
Yeah.
I know that people don't like to talk about like the bad part, of it.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think it's worth actually mentioning because what it was before, how the SCA was before, now with our new generations.
Yeah. Like, is it better? Do you
Is
think?
it better? Yeah.
I think it's better. Definitely. I think like if you just look at like when we went to Ursulmus this year.
Yeah.
You look at the over 40 tournament.
Yeah.
And it's just so predominantly male.
Yeah.
And then to look at like our Eric even, there's
Yeah.
4 female fighters in our Eric.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That
And
difference is
knight.
huge. And a female knight at that. You
Yeah.
know? And a female squire and then 2 female plebs.
Really welcoming, but having somebody who can relate to where I started,
Yeah.
it make a huge difference.
It's true. It's just about representation. So like if you start heavy fighting and you're like, well, I know I can heavy fight, and all the people in your area are really nice and kind, well, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But then it's another thing to have a woman who is a knight, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
And then to say, I can do that. Look, she did it. It just makes it easier for more women to do it.
Yeah.
So we just need more women fighting like us and trying to get better. Wait till we're good. Oh, man. We're so
Well,
good.
we're kind of far.
We're far from there, but that's okay. We work hard.
That's okay, yeah.
We take lots of advice. We have lots of good mentors.
It's actually filled for... It was part of the material list that I'm pretty
John,
sure...
we're bulking.
I'm pretty sure Magnus put on the list 10 chicken nuggets.
I think Magnus did put it on the list.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, and a Happy Meal.
And a Happy Meal. Magnus eating a Happy Meal.
You are. Instead of just chanting here. Dun, dun. Can we do like Bob Ross tutorial?
So there's
yes,
some
we're
happy
recording.
little trees, yes. I've been recording the whole time.
Is this mine?
Yeah.
Special one, Ed.
Special one.
Because I'm special.
Related.
Okay.
Tell me about your cosplay.
Tell you about my cosplay.
Yeah, so like, I guess my question is more like, so...
When, how?
Well, no, like,
What?
yeah, so probably people already know that you do cosplay.
No, anyway, but yeah.
Well,
sure.
you know,
It's
you're
everywhere.
quite good.
Thanks.
So do you find like that the SEA is kind of similar
Like
to cosplay?
nerdier cosplay?
Well, like
Or more
there's
like
a
formal
creative
cosplay?
aspect to it,
Yeah.
right? Like making things.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is that what you enjoy about cosplay and the SEA?
Just
like
have the liberty to actually create something
yeah,
from scratch.
for sure.
It's like adrenaline pumping. Like, I need to make this. And then you're like 2 in the morning, all tired. And you're like, well, it doesn't matter because next event, I'm going to have this garb.
Yeah.
It's ready to go. I remember the first event that I went to was the Defenders of Koki.
Yeah.
And then my friend was like, hey, don't worry about it. You, like, use whatever you have at home. You will be fine.
Yeah.
And I was just like, no. Like,
Cosplayers, they're making the rest of us look
Really?
bad, guys.
What's going on out here?
Oh, it's our special visitor, Sir Argyle.
Argyle.
What up?
Oh, Daniel, we're gonna get demonetized.
Yeah, come on. You
Demon-
can put that
Oh
on
shoot,
the
are you filming?
Yes. That's why I said it's Sir Argyle. It's not live, don't worry.
Can you edit that part?
Oh yes. We want sponsors.
And this is how you become a knight, ladies and gentlemen.
Dang.
Well, we're doing a Q&A right now.
What's a Q&A?
That's when we ask each other questions and we answer them.
answers.
Okay, Sir Argyle,
Yes.
I hear you have a beautiful, lovely girlfriend who's also a female fighter.
Yes.
How is that? Are you intimidated by her fighting prowess?
Incredibly, yes.
Oh, stop it.
Oh.
Yes, it's true. But I would never admit it
Especially on camera.
on camera, in person, to anyone,
Okay.
unless I was extremely drunk.
Oh, good.
Oh
okay.
my gosh.
Here are the two patterns I use for my shields. The top one is for drilling the holes in the plywood, and the bottom is for marking the rawhide. For the edge pattern, the holes are spaced 15/16 of an inch apart and half an inch from the edge. The holes on the rawhide are 1 inch apart, so the holes on the shield need to accommodate for the curve of the shield edge. Coming up here, I'm using ta-da! So, a lot of pony clamps and a little something to prop the shield up so I can place my manila rope. It's a 1/2 inch manila rope to go along with the 1/2 inch shield blank. So for the rawhide, I've made a 6 inch by 4 1/4 inch pattern. The first holes are 1/4 inch from the edge, and the second set of holes are 3/4 inch from the edge. The holes left to right are 1 inch apart. This pattern has worked well for me, but may need to be adjusted if you're using thicker rawhide. Well, that's a lot of holes. Some people just put one hole on either side, but with 2 holes on either side, it's stronger and looks better. This is how Ulfgar taught me to do it. Now it's time for the joy of stitching rawhide onto your shield. Be sure to keep the first couple of holes empty, so when you get all the way around the shield, you can join it into the other side of it properly. Remember, you are going through 2 layers of rawhide, through the plywood, through 2 layers of rawhide again.
All the way around. I use some artificial sinew, wax sinew from candy leather to do the edging. I usually take a strand out of it, which is actually pretty easy. It's a 3-strand, make it 2.
Easy as pie.
After
For this part, I'm using this waxed polyester thread and then just some needles that I got at Home Hardware. So we'll see how it goes.
I want this shield to be indestructible.
Oh, yeah, well, it's not
Good
gonna
luck.
Trust me.
Magnus said, like, it's gonna be Leslie forever.
Yeah, Magnus said that, but Magnus doesn't have to fight John and Thomas.
They are Goon Squad.
They've destroyed every shield.
Didn't your first shield got destroyed by now?
One day, guys. Thomas destroyed my shield in one day. I wanted to say something else about Goon Squad. Now I can't remember. Oh, yeah, and you know what I really like is obviously they're so amazing and wonderful. We've said that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Because
now,
then again, they're amazing.
they're amazing and wonderful, and we appreciate them to no end. I actually really look forward to when we can watch them become knights.
Yeah.
I think about it sometimes.
I will cry.
We're gonna cry.
We're like, yeah, those are my kids.
That's right. That's right.
We're gonna bring a camera and be like those moms, like sobbing in the back.
We'll be like the moms, you know, when their kids are graduating
Yeah.
or whatever.
That's my kid right
That's
there.
my kid.
I saw it happen this.
But we've joined forces, and now we're G Squad,
The G Squad.
which is awesome.
Yeah.
G Squad's pretty freaking.
John works out every single day, and
Yeah,
this is John.
he's John. Yeah, exactly.
He's a squire now. By
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah, he's
So
no
he
big
has
deal.
no
He's a
big
squire.
deal. Yeah. So we start actually getting more motivated to go to the gym,
Yeah.
work out, and kind of track our progress.
So Argyle says, "Dang, a lot."
We hang out a lot.
Oh,
with that guy.
dang.
Damn!
Dang. Oh, dang. So there's lots more rawhide. There's another strip in there, which you can also use, of course. And when you're done, yeah. And then other people, I don't even think we really wanted to get t-shirts for other people because we were like, well, nobody's probably going to want them. You know?
Who are we?
Who are we? I know. It's our thing, so why wouldn't we just get them for ourselves? And then other people were asking, and Dan, of course, wanted one, and some of our friends and stuff, and it kind of just snowballed from there. And then we were like, well, I guess we'll make an order form. Mm-hmm. But even, like, posting that order form on anything that wasn't, like, our little Girl Squad group, I felt kind of weird about.
People, okay, we need to tell the story. That
What
was
story?
Yeah, the story
Which
of
one?
Cornet.
Okay, the
Oh,
story of
God,
Cornet.
that was amazing.
It was amazing. Which story are we going to tell?
Okay, first we have to talk about,
Yeah.
we got the stickers,
Yes.
we were start training, so this is we decided that we were going to be going to the if we were gonna start our first tournament,
Yeah.
which is a tournament that we were gonna start with,
Yeah.
and I think the very first one that come
Yeah.
closer was Coronet.
That's right.
So first, it's a tournament that is basically if you win, you become prince or princess.
Prince or princess.
Yeah.
That's right. So it's generally higher level fighters.
Crazy.
And we were so nervous. We were so nervous. I was more nervous because I don't like being disrespectful. I was the most nervous about like going like processing in.
Yeah.
And then you have to bow once, and then you get close, you bow again,
and then you
got
go
to
on your
kneel,
knees. Yeah.
and then you need to ask to be on the list, and
Yeah.
and
It's
that
this
was the
process
part
that
that
we are
was
not familiar
we
with.
just have never even seen
Yeah.
it done before.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
And John and Wyatt came in front of us.
Yeah, they were so cute. They held arms, which was adorable.
They were like
this, and it was so cute. And I think it was Alora.
No. Oh, well, wait. They announced her name,
Yes.
and they said her name, and then they inspiration to each other. So
Yes.
they were inspiration
Yeah.
to each other.
Yeah.
And then they say, we put Girl Squad at the end or something like that. Something-
Yes.
No. We didn't say
No,
anything.
we didn't say
anything.
that.
Elora just
Yelled.
yelled. Yeah.
Girl Squad! And then everybody cheered.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
God. Yeah.
So when we knelt down, everybody was cheering, and the prince and princess just came up to us and didn't even let us ask to be on the list.
Yeah.
So we never asked to be on that list.
I'm so sorry about
Sorry.
it. We just like
Shame.
jump in.
and we didn't even say anything. And
No,
and they
I
were-
guess like we were so nervous. I remember that we hold hands.
Yes.
And we're like our hands were like shaking and sweating. We're like okay,
Yeah.
and like you can see like the tears in our eyes.
Yep.
That level of stress and nervous about
Yeah.
it. Like what are we gonna do? What
Yeah.
are we doing here? I think the first comment that we
Yes.
said like, why are we doing it here?
Yes.
What are we doing this?
here?